Beautiful angel, I almost didn't post this video today. I'm telling you, so many things have been happening this morning. I woke up and I couldn't even see my eye. My whole face was swollen. And just because I had a dental surgery 2 days ago. And I was like, oh, so sore. But I also felt the presence. It was someone with me, and I felt it. So I said, I am not going to post any videos today. I cannot show up like this. And then it began. The moment you say you're not going to do something, you have to do it because you receive so many signs, so many things just begin to happen out of the blue. The first thing that happened really early in the morning, like really early, somebody rang the doorbell. And I opened the door. There was no one, nobody. And I felt it was like a spirit essence entering my room. Spirits don't need to ring the doorbell. They don't need invitation. They can walk through walls. But this presence was polite, but also asking for attention. Now, it wasn't like a scary feeling. It was a very pleasant spirit. And I opened the door and said, okay, well, welcome. You are welcome. And this presence has been here for a while. So I felt so much better to ice my face like this whole entire time. So I will speak to you from this angle. So the spirit wanted me to pass on a message. And today's the 13th. The 13th, I'm recording this on the 13th, by the way, you can see it at any point in time. 13th is the number that you cannot ignore, because the message that comes to you on the 13th, first of all, it's karmic. It's something about your life that you have to understand. The lessons that you're learning on this day are like major lessons. It's also the lessons of transformational state. When you receive this message, I really encourage you to pay attention to what's really happening in your life today, tomorrow. Watch what begins to happen, because these spirits, the energy around you, they are not, they're not trying to get your attention just for fun, for entertainment. It's like they're trying to guide you. They're showing you something about your future. They're also showing you something that is going to help you. You asked for help. You've asked for help. And your ancestors are with you. Your loved ones in spirit. Look, when they cross, when they move from this world, they don't have physical body, and they don't have problems of the physical body. It's not that they become saints or they become enlightened beings. No, they're still the same people, but they have a different perspective on things. They don't see and they don't judge you. They also see problems that you may be dealing with, and they want to help. So that's how I feel, by the way, right now. You feel these spirits are here. They're in the room with me, and they're loving beings. They are loving beings. Your loved ones in spirit wanted me to tell you this. First, healing. You've got to focus on healing. And I can only speak about healing because I am on my own path of healing. This is my path of healing. And because I'm focusing on healing, I receive a whole lot of these messages from the spirit world for you. If you happen to find this, healing is your number one priority. So what they were telling me is that you are going through something, and you have to be strong. You have to master courage, and you also have to master inner strength, because it's not easy for you. it's not easy for you. So they want you to have courage moving forward in your life and focus on healing. And now when I asked, like, what do you need to do to heal? They said, move away from people who drain you. There is someone in your life, someone you know, someone you may be close with, but they're draining your energy. And you are becoming more and more aware. Because when you're around certain people, you don't feel well. Like, you feel it takes your energy. Like, being around these people takes your power. And that's why you're starting to see like all these coincidences. It's like some stuff in the spirit world is like trying, somebody out there is trying to send you all these coincidences and angel numbers and feathers, ringing the doorbell, and some strange blonde lady somewhere out there. You have so many ways that your spirits will try to nudge you into the right direction. But here's the thing. Recognizing that you have these people in your life won't change anything. Just you need to step out of the circle of energy. And it's not easy. It won't be as easy as that would be nice if you could just do it. But in your relationships, if you are right now dealing with situations or person who's draining your energy, they wanted me to speak to you directly and say, put yourself first. Focus on your own healing, because unless you do it now, unless you make that decision now, and focus specifically on the healing of the body. Body's energy requires you time to heal, and body is the most miraculous, magical instrument of healing. And when you allow your body to heal, which means have solitude, spending time by yourself alone is not a punishment, but it's the time for you to gain balance, to gain strength, and to heal. They also wanted me to give you this clarity, saying, miracles, you will experience big miracles. And, well, miracles in healing. Miracles in healing of your physical body, feeling better, moving away from toxic people and environment. You're not disconnecting from them. You're not saying goodbye to them forever, but you need to take that time to heal. Now, they're also speaking about healing of your mind. And this message was very clear. What you believe about life manifests. How you see yourself manifests. This is mental energy. You have the emotional energy and physical, but you also have mental energy. And this is all about information that forms the way you see yourself and other people and everything and everyone around you. And when you change the way you look at things, Wayne Dyer used to say, when you change the way you look at things you look at change. They change. They really change when you no longer believe the things that you used to believe. When you are no longer listening to the voice of your own inner critic. It's not even your voice, it's the voice of someone else that is very critical. And now it just keeps talking. But your spirit advisors, your protectors, and you have many. You have so many beings in this world and in other worlds, in the upper worlds. That's what we call upper worlds. You're not meant to go through this journey alone. Do you understand it? That if you try to say, I've got this, I know better, I'm in control, this will create a void between you and God. And this void will be filled with the power of darkness. Okay, do not leave. Some a mentor of mine said many years ago, do not have any gaps in your schedule because devil will fill these gaps. If there is a void between you and God, the dark side will fill that void. So when you stay close to God, like stay as close as possible, which means that when your understanding of your own divinity, when you see yourself as a divine being, what is really there to happen to you when you're close to God, to your higher power, when you have allies in the upper world, when you dream big and when you follow, when you heal, you become unstoppable. Nothing can happen to you. No one can do anything to you because the power that is coming through you is greater than any challenge, any circumstance. Look, they're saying to you today, you're stronger than you think. You've got this. Focus on healing. That's your number one thing. Number one priority is healing. Expect miracles and dream big.